if you didn't see the news today. Yeah. CD Projekt Red has decided they don't want to be dicks anymore. We probably should pay money to the guy who created these characters that we stole from. CD Projekt Red wants to start a new series of Witcher games featuring a different main character, not Geralt. They haven't said which one. Inspired by the popularity of the Netflix series. So, they had to get a contract with Andrzej Sapkowski. A new one. One that actually pays the author for the things he created. They didn't announce what. It's not. They did say it wasn't going to be a Witcher 4. It is going to be a series of Witcher universe games. We already knew that. I mean, they did announce in September. If you're somebody who watches the job listings on CD Projekt Red, they did announce in September that they were now hiring game developers for a new Witcher franchise project. They said they were going to start writing the storyline script in February. So they wanted manuscript writers, people to write the story. That's the first line of game developers. And in order to actually go forward with that, they also had to get a contract signed with Andrzej Sapkowski, getting his permission to do it. All they have confirmed is that it's going to be a whole new series of games. It's going to be a new series of Witcher universe games, and that Geralt is not going to be in them. Other than that, they haven't said what they are. But the contract was signed yesterday with Andrzej Sapkowski for a whole new set of Witcher games. It's for a new set of Witcher games, a new set of graphic novels, and a possibility of more books published in conjunction with CD Projekt Red. So it looks like he might actually go back and finish the series, or have somebody finish it with him, because that is an issue when you get to the end of the novels. It doesn't end, it just stops. It's clear the end wasn't the end and there was going to be something more. That's right, this is our place, the place where our horse goes in here, so we're going to pick these plants. But people who have been demanding a Witcher 4, they're getting a hell of a lot more than a Witcher 4. There's an entirely new Witcher game series starting. Like I said, they made the initial announcement in September, but they were really hush-hush about it. And they're still being hush-hush about it, but there's more information just got released today. So there is definitely going to be a set of games being released. They didn't say how many games are in the new series. I know when everybody was going with this whole, well, they're probably going to make another game, and they maybe make another game, and there was all kinds of rumors, and I always kept checking back on their job listing site, because every time they do a new game, they fire the entire crew. When they made Witcher 1, as soon as they announced you're writing Witcher 2, they fired everybody who worked on Witcher 1, hired all new game developers for Witcher 2. When they announced Witcher 3, they fired everybody who worked on Witcher 2, hired all new game developers for Witcher 3. As I said, when people are like, oh, but they're the same people, they're not the same people. They have a different
think you will
crew
not attack
every
one
single
unarmed.
time. CD Projekt Red has a shitty reputation when it comes to how they treat their game developers. You're better working for Disney. CD Projekt Red's not something you want to work for. They notoriously have one of the worst work environments on the planet. Work conditions, work hours, firing people if they want to take a lunch break, firing people if they don't work overtime on demand without extra pay. There are a hell of a lot of nightmare stories from people who have worked for CD Projekt Red. Alright, we're all the way back there. Our horse ran all the way back there. I saw her going around the corner.
Alas, this awaits us all, though at different stages of our existence.
They didn't say how many games are going to be in the new series, just that it was a set of games, that it was in the Witcher universe, and that Geralt isn't in them. So they're focusing on a different set of characters this time. Of course, that announcement comes 2 days after the announcement that, oh, guess what? Hey, we gotta wait another year for Cyberpunk. Oh, that was unexpected. There's issues going on with the game developers for Cyberpunk. It's called underpaid, overworked, too long hours, no vacations, consistently long overtimes with no lunch breaks. They're having trouble with the game developers finishing Cyberpunk because the game developers are as pissed off with CD Projekt Red as Andrei Sapkowski is about not getting paid. CD Projekt Red likes to dig their grave deeper and deeper and deeper. Why? Well, at least they've decided to pay Andrei Sapkowski royalties and actually get his permission to make the next set of games. Unlike the first set.
The other one, Caranthir, is said to be secretive and pragmatic.
Where are we going? I don't know which one we're going. Oh, where we're going? Where are we going? Oh, we're almost done. Wait, we just left Clay Witch? Or we're almost to Orton? okay. There's another merchant there then. The map showed a plant right in front of us. Just no.
Did I hear one? You walked here all the way from Novigrad.
Where is the map seeing a plant? Wait a minute. The map's showing our horse over there. Our horse is right here. Is it this plant we already picked? No. That completely sidetracked my brain. The map is showing a plant here. Is it this Avallac'h all the way over here? Yes. Okay. We had no need to do that. It just annoyed me that the map was showing it in the wrong place. Which way's on? That's it right in front of us, right? Anyways, that's why every time everybody kept saying there was going to be a Witcher 4, I kept checking the job listings. And they did not put out a job call for another game until September. And it wasn't Witcher 4. It said exactly what this news announcement now says. New Witcher franchise game. They were looking for manuscript writers, people to write the story before they call in script writers for the code. Which they said, that announcement was in September. They said the next round of job calls was going to be released in February. That's coming right up. And the contract they just signed with Andrzej Sapkowski today doesn't say Witcher 4. It says a new set of Witcher games featuring a new set of characters. Geralt is not going to be in it. The contract also said for comic books and additional books for the novel franchise. Kind of a shitty move, though, that it took the Netflix series to get them to finally pay Andrzej Sapkowski royalties. That.
How do I get my love to use his hand? Ow! So, she gives me an amulet, says it'll quench his thirst. And? Did it? That's... Are you serious? Must be.
You're all the way over there, aren't you? Where are you?
Nice thing to wake
No,
up to.
you're over there. You're over there. Okay, that's it.
Greetings.
With them retiring Gwen, which means all those people who paid all that money for Gwen, the Gwent game is free. But then you want to buy the extra card sets, you want to buy all the bonuses. That costs actual real money, real life, real world money. And there are people who have been paying hundreds of dollars for Gwent. Now just to have, bye-bye Gwent. Gwent's gone. Who the hell cares? We don't care that you bought all this stuff because we're retiring Gwent. So, teleport everything over to your computer and hope you get it all off of your consoles because Gwent is gone in a few weeks. I pity anybody who didn't get the announcement because the chances are high a lot of people didn't get the announcement that they're just deleting Gwent off of your consoles. If you have it on PC, it's going to stay on PC, but the online access is disappearing. So you're only going to be able to play it on your PC. And if you have it on your PlayStation or your Xbox, they're just going to delete it completely. How many people got that announcement? I mean, they put it out on, their site, but who reads that? Did they not realize there's going to be thousands of people who are going to log in to play Gwent and wonder, where the hell is my game? Because they didn't get the announcement? They do this every time they switch a game. This is what they do. Oh, we're getting ready to start a new game. What the hell with Cyberpunk? Yeah, great. We don't care that we've just spent the last decade hyping everybody up for Cyberpunk. Who the hell cares? We're sticking that on the back burner because Netflix Witcher series is going crazy. We're going to make a new Witcher game. Okay. Can we finish one thing before you start another thing? Boy. Well, yes, I like that they're going to start up a whole new series of Witcher games. And without Geralt, I'm fine with. I never liked Geralt to begin with, so. But, can you just finish something you started? I mean, that's the problem we're having with Witcher 3. When we try to play Witcher 3, they didn't finish it. There's so many unfinished codes in this game. That's not good business practice. There we go. Get all your money.
Farewell.
Very funny.
Be stuck on doors. Can be stuck on a door again because the lessons there, right? Okay. Did our horse stay where we left him? Wait, this town is a blacksmith, right? Yes, this town is a blacksmith. The blacksmith over here. Yes, you are